not sure you're able to see, but they sort of have like a white coating on their branches. Right there. Right. That's more the ones in the background. So then I need to also show you this so that you can be able to get a grasp what we're going to talk about today. This is my house thermometer, and if you look up here, it says 22, the temperature in here, and the temperature outside is minus 6.6. So you can see there's a wire which gives me the temperatures outside. And then have this mess here, which I woke up to create by myself. That's the mess. So the temperatures outside tell me something. It's time for holiday. That gives me an excitement. I thought I will take some time and just to give you some tips or maybe show you how I do my packing, which by the end of the day, it's going to help you when you're traveling too, because I do travel a lot and I've gone through a lot of ups and downs in regard to maybe more kilos, losing things and all that. So with time, I've learned how to be a bit smart. I'll also show you when I'm doing my bookings so that you get to know which sites that I do get quite cheap tickets and save lots of money that I use on my holiday. So this is my start point. My suitcase is my best friend. Cleaning detergents, use one of those bottles, clean it and put normal water, which then I spray on my clothes, and that makes it quite easy when it comes to ironing or pressing, as the Americans call it. Packing is very sensitive because it's that moment which is going to define how your holiday is going to be. When you have a lot of things that distract your attention, can be kids or people just around. So I want to do this when I'm alone in the house. It gives me time to think, to reflect. What do I need? What do I want to do during the holidays and all that? So you need that time. Yeah, so that's one of my culture. I'll also tell you a story about these shoes and where they're going and who will get them. But in the meantime, this is what I want to show you guys. White always works best if you're going to hot weathers. So all the jackets, now I leave them in Sweden because that's where they belong. After I've ironed, I want to roll my t-shirts in good order. Then I get this type of band and then I put around like this. So when you do this, your t-shirt will remain like this for as long as you've not worn it. These are my shoes for safari, one. And some light shoes when I'm going into town. And open shoes, they're good. Tropical climate, and my beach shoes. That's it. My flight gives me 46 kilos. I don't have so much luggage, so I went into my store, tried to collect all the shoes that I've had with time, and I'll give it to my friends, relatives and all that. One advice for those who have families abroad or you have friends, like from the diaspora, when they come with giveaways, when they come home in the first time, they're coming for holidays. And the best thing somebody can do is to be off with so many kilos and so many luggages the moment you land in the country. So ukiwa na mabeste ama relatives, try to get hold of them immediately they come down, because if at all they have some giveaways, they want to give away so that they can have as light luggage as possible. Packing shoes, I usually take like a t-shirt because I don't want to waste this space, and just shove it inside like that. I have a list which I do try to follow, and this is important because it's easy to forget some of those small basics. So we did pack the jeans at the bottom, and they're even heavy. Then the next thing that I did was to put the t-shirts on top. You saw I did with the small bands, and then thereafter we had the shorts which came over. I'll be staying at the hotel, and I'm used to giving these guys who work there, they like chocolate, so I do buy for them chocolate, which I bought quite cheaply in our local kiosk here. If you buy at the duty free at the airport, usually it's much more expensive. So I buy locally, and because I've got more kilos, I can just shove it in the suitcase. I'm done with this. On my list, the last things that I do is to check that my tickets are in good order. Do always check your mails, because with the current situation about flights and all that, they do even send late mails to tell you your flights have been changed and all that. So I'll still check my mail just before I leave home to make sure that everything is okay. But I've printed out my ticket and I know exactly what time I'll be leaving at home. That's one of the last things. And these ones I don't need to put them in my big suitcase, because it's part of my hand luggage. So that goes in the ticket and my passport. Usually the traveling agents, they have deals with different flights, and one of my favorites is Momondo, because I see they have many, the app gives you when it comes to hotel destination flights. If you want to hire a car, it's like a one-stop shopping. And also they have with the group traveling and all that, so it's one of my best actually. Then the other one, Super Saver, I've not used it a lot, but when I'm dealing with the flights within like Kenya and all that, I go to Super Saver, and you get exactly what you need. So you sort of have to learn to navigate between different apps before you can get a good deal. Hustle a day, we do content on traveling a lot, and that it was a pleasure to just take this chance and talk a little bit about how do you pack, how do you travel, what do you think about, what is it that you pack first. This is your boy, Hustle a Day. See you in Nairobi, and until then, take care and bye-bye.